Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, they did. We did there was a realization, which is the word we used then, which is basically the idea that you can play the same piece, but it'll be totally different the next time you do. It's not just a question of interpretation like classics are or concert music is. It's a question that the entire content would be different, but it would be based on an underlying structure that was described by the score. Graph music was much that way, and a lot of scores were simply verbal instructions. Cage's variations. You didn't have to write like John Cage or believe in indeterminacy or any of those things. He didn't, unlike other composers who everybody who followed Schoenberg or something was all 12-tone composing or something like that. He basically freed us. He freed us to make any music we wanted, The once events were not related to the University of Michigan, although Gordon Muma and Bob Ashley and George Cacioppo and Don Scrivarda had studied composition at the university, but the university didn't approve of what we did. And so they would sometimes try to keep the young performers who went to the university from participating in the Once Festival. Somehow, as if they were taking dope or something. I don't know. So, there was one guy who was played the carillon in Ann Arbor, which is a lovely sound, which David Tudor once played the Cage pieces for carillon on, and it was quite wonderful. But the fellow who usually did that, he came to concerts and he would do things like, he would have Coke bottles or something like that, and he'd roll them on the floor, and they just had this idea that you could do anything you wanted to, but their idea was a negative one of destroying what was going on, because they disapproved of it. It wasn't like Cage's idea of, if I want to hear music, I'll just open the windows.